Hey guys, this is JB3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA World Academy where we take one player from every country, we put them on one team and see if we can bring them to the Champions League. And we will continue on here in February through the third division of the Bundesliga. We'll take on Munich and then we'll take on Karl Zeus. So, couple good games here, quick succession. We'll have to rotate the roster a little bit, get everyone some playing time, but the team is really growing in depth. So there isn't really, obviously Renaud and McKeith and Fitzpatrick, they really make a difference. But, the backups are really coming along well. They're holding their own. So we should be able to pick up 6 points and see ourselves continue to be atop the table. So we'll get into the game against Munich. It will be the B squad going out here. So it will be Haber, Rossi, Barrios, Iadama at the back with Katuna in net. Cardoso, Mason, Bretano, and Benarbia will come into the starting lineup as well, with Castaneda and Carrizo up front leading the way. And we'll get this game underway. Haber gets on the ball, lays it off to Carrizo. He'll get it off to Bretano. A nice play there. Delayed penalty. Back into Carrizo. Has the strike and into the back of the net it goes. And Braunschweig open it up. Carrizo with his second goal of the season and of his career. Puts it into the back of the net, and it's 1-0 here, 5 minutes into the game. Already a nice play. Carrizo gets the delayed penalty, but gets up quickly, gets into the lane, and puts it right on the keeper, and into the back of the net it goes, and it's 1-0. Carrizo goes to Bretano. Centers it to Castaneda. He'll try and get on. Can't quite get there. Goes back to Bretano. Right back to Castaneda. Oh, and right back into him. But he can't finish in front of the net. It was a quick little give and go play. He gets right behind the defender and right into a good spot, but puts it right on the keeper and he sends it out for a corner. Oh, top of the box, a big block and the rebound off the post, but he's offsides. And luckily, again, we get in front of the shot. A big block there defensively here in the middle for Rossi, but he goes offsides. And that ends the offensive possession. Castaneda sends it in right on to Mason, but takes a heavy touch and turns the ball right over to the keeper's hands. Oh, a big turnover. They get the ball through and a big stop. Cleared away. No, not by Barrios. Couldn't get there, and they cross the face of the goal again. Header on and finally settled down by Katoon. Oh, nice pass there. Gets it up on the slippery pitch. Gets it off to Carrizo now through the middle. He'll cut back inside. Lays it there for Mason right on the net. And finds the back of it. And it's 2-0 Braunschweig. They put the pressure on us early out of the first half. But we quickly counter, and it's Carrizo laying it off to Mason into the back of the net. And now it's 2-0 here as Braunschweig push forward and put it on Munich. Bretano goes to Aro. Aro now on the ball. Lays it off into Basel. Basel has a chance into the box here for Aro. Cuts inside. Can he make something happen? Gets a little lane. Puts it on the keeper. But headed away by the defensive line there. And sent out for a throw in. A good opportunity to get a third. Aro puts it right on the keeper, but he just knocks it away. Goes out to Aro though. He'll go right back into Iadama. Iadama into Aro. Tries to move it along into Basel. Basel leveled in the box, and he's going to pick up an injury. And he goes down. A heavy hit there in the box. No penalty given. And that'll do it for our offensive possession. Bretano right up to Aro. Gets the ball in. Has a chance here. Can he push it along to Carrizo? Delayed penalty. Gets it off to Cardoso. He'll drive in. Lays it there centered. Into the back of the net. Off the roof of the bar. And sends it in. Absolutely buries it into the back of the net. Off the bar. A beautiful, beautiful goal. And Cardoso had a chance to put it in himself. But he lays it off to Aro. And he'll put it in for the opening goal of his career at Braunschweig. A nice move. He gets in here, a nice little move. He sees him right in the middle. The defender's up too high, and he has a perfect pass to him. Puts it right in front of the keeper, right over his head as he sees he goes low. An absolute picture-perfect goal. Opens it up, and it'll be 3-0 Braunschweig. And that'll do it. Braunschweig take the victory 3-0 here over Munich on the home turf in the snow. We get the victory and they are pumped. Aro gets his first goal of his career and opens it up here for Braunschweig. A nice little one here for him. Pretty even game, except for we dominated the possession, but we got into a little bit better positions. It'll be Carrizo with a 9.4, Castaneda a 7.2, Mason an 8.3, Benarbia a 7.0, Katuna 7.6, Iadama 7.6, Barrios 8.2, Rossi 7.5, Haber 8.1, Virez a 6.3, Bretanu a 9.2, Aro an 9.0, Cardoso an 8.6, Basel a 6.5, Carrizo the 9.4, and that'll do it for Braunschweig here against Munich. So before we move on to our next game, we will bring in Helder Bastos, who will be the Portugal representative, center forward, 6 foot, could be a nice big target man for us, 60 overall. We'll have to see where that potential lands, but we'll bring him in, see what he can do in the next game. So we'll move on to our next game against Carl Zeiss. We'll make some changes. We obviously had that game just 2 days ago, so it will be the starting lineup with some changes. It'll be Clucci in net, in for Altert. Ward comes in for Fitzpatrick, and Bastos makes his debut in for McKeith up front. And we'll get this game underway. Oh, he gets past, great pass, batter, and an opening shot, and the opening shot goes in. Off the post, sits right there, and Clucci can't do anything about it. They just go in, go right past batter, and launch it at the net. It hits the crossbar, and then bounces right to him, and it goes in, and it's 1-0 already here for Carl Zeiss as they absolutely pelt it. Oh no, it takes a deflection off Wojak. An unbelievable goal there. Didn't even see the deflection. And then it goes off the bar, off Wojak, and then into the back of the net. Long ball goes into Kobayashi off from Renaud. He has a chance, drives in, looking for the cross. Lands to Ward though. Puts it on the keeper and easily saved. Unfortunately, deflected cross lands right at the feet of Ward and heads right into the keeper's mitts. Ward intercepted, gets it off to Kobayashi, who has some space now, carries it up, goes into Ward. Ward now fights off, and has to go back to Renaud. Thought we had a delayed penalty as the game slowed down a little bit there. Renaud looking for a pass, tries to drive into the box, drops it into Ward. Ward turns, shoots, and deflected away. Can we get the rebound? No, it's headed away and sent off up the field for Carl Zeiss. Goes up to Renaud, off to Ward. Ward sends it down to Orello. He'll get on to the ball, stops it before the line, and sends it back to Petrosh, who centers it off to Becker. He'll try to get it to Renaud, but gets it deflected, and now settles it down. Has a chance to go to Abser. Abser now tries to drive to the edge of the box, cuts inside, lays it there for Renaud, top of the box. Gets there, long shot right on the keeper, and knocked away and cleared. Oh, and they get it right in. How did he keep it in on the end line? How did he keep that in? An unbelievable goal, and Carl Zeiss go up 2-0 now. I thought for sure it must have go out, but no. Finds the man right in the middle, and Katuna or Clucci or whoever's in it can't do anything about it, and now it's 2-0. Renaud has the ball, goes into Becker. Becker off to Petrosh. He'll drive on and try to get it deep. Goes into Ward. He'll center it off to Renaud. Takes the hard strike and finds the back of the net. Renaud coming downhill again in his favorite spot, the top of the box. Launches it into the back of the net. And now it's 2-1 as Braunschweig grab it back and have a little bit of life here now with only a 1-goal lead. Ward, a nice little pass to Renaud. Bastos screens the goalkeeper perfectly, and he puts it into the back of the net. It's now 2-1. Renaud gets onto the ball, goes out to Abasser. He'll push forward here, tries to drive on to Kobayashi. Kobayashi on the ball, cuts inside his man. A nice little move there to create some space. Goes to Ward. Ward now trying to find some space of his own. Has to lay it. Oh, can't get it to Becker. Ward controlling it. Looks to get it to Renaud. He's into the box. He has a shot. He puts it in the back of the net, and it's 2-2 here as Braunschweig put another one in. A nice little move by Ward to get the space and control the ball. And he finds Renaud on a nice little run. He sneaks in behind the defense, one-on-one, and puts it picture perfect into the corner of the net. It's 2-2. And that'll do it. Braunschweig head into halftime all even, 2-2 as we draw back and get the tie here in the first half. It's Renaud putting in 2 to get us back even.
Well, is he going to shoot?
It'll be a free kick here for Orello. Sends it in. Has Ward on the volley off the post. Oh, Ward just misses and dents the bottom of the pole. And it gets cleared away out for a throw-in. Becker goes to Ward now. Another chance in. Puts it. Oh, he hits the post again. And continues to dent it. Trying to absolutely take down the frame if he can by chopping it down, but it'll be another throw in as he hits the post yet again. Oh, long shot goes off the post. They'll get another opportunity, but the cross goes long, and Braunschweig survive again here as it stays 2-2. Ward has the ball, sends it along to Orello. He'll cut inside. Can he find something here? Gives it back to Ward. Ward, the big man, driving in. Nimble-footed he is. Goes to Renaud. Into the box. No! Too long as the ball rolls on the hard, frozen pitch. Oh, a big block right at the end. Gets us going. Goes up here. Sends it along. Turned over. Goes back in. It's a last-ditch effort. And Clouthier sends it over the bar out for a corner kick. And we keep Carl Zeus out as we had a big opportunity to let up the goal, but Clouthier gets a hand to it. Corner here for Carl Zeus right at the end. They head it on and Clouthier makes the save, and that'll pretty much do it. We'll get it rolling. It will. We get the draw. We fight all the way back. We let up the 2 early goals, but we come back with Renaud and get 2 of our own, and we get out of here with at least a point. So not too bad for Braunschweig. Pretty even game. We had a lot of the possession, but it bounced around a lot. We had a lot of turnovers. Not great passing for us, but we get the all-important 1 point. It will be Renaud with a 9.3, Abisser a 7.3, Clouthier a 6.7, Petrosh a 7.4, Wojek a 7.3, Batter a 7.7, Lee a 6.0, Orello a 7.7, Becker a 7.8, Avila a 6.0, Kobayashi 7.2, Ward 9.2, Bastos a 6.0, Renaud 9.3, and that'll do it for us here against Carl Zeus. So guys, that'll do it for us here in this episode, and we now see ourselves 10 points above Duisburg and pulling away from Osnabrück. We were in pretty good control. They caught up to us a little bit there in December, January, but now February, we're starting to pour it on. 59 goals, well above anyone else in the league, and 31 conceded, so about where everyone else is. You can see 27 for Osnabrück and Duisburg, but that'll do it for us here in this episode, guys. The team is flying. We are rolling. We head into March in the next episode, and only a couple months left before the end of the season, and hopefully we'll be lifting that trophy soon. But if you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can always find out when the newest episodes are coming out. And until next time, guys, have a good one.